following moments may contain explicit language.
Alright.
Hopefully that's a good thumbnail. I don't know.
I don't know, the last one...
I don't know how it...
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
To the Wall Monkeys podcast.
I don't know how it, picks, what the thumbnail is, and I don't know how to change it. It gives you, three options, and every option I was looking at them, I'm like...
It auto-generates, and when I posted the last one on YouTube, it wouldn't let me see what they look like, so I just clicked one and sent it. And I was like, it's good enough. I was like, whatever. And it's me sitting like this, and it's when you were showing
the back of my head. Speaking of, here's our new small business. This is actually a collab with Here Alive, and this says We Are Art. Life goes in Here Alive. They make sick clothes. Love it. My friend Brandon does these. I got these sick custom shoes. I can't even show them.
Your butt.
It's not on purpose. I'm trying to show the back of my shoes. They're sick. I'll find the pics. But
okay.
I love them. Here Alive. We're just having a good time, supporting everybody, making sick clothes, sick art. Anyway, sorry, I got that out of the way real quick.
If you can hear noise, it's my wife cooking in the background.
She's lovely.
Yes. We're filming in my apartment instead of the studio because you're in town.
Did somebody just knock?
That was me.
Oh, I thought I heard that too. I was like, who's knocking on my door? Anyway, this podcast is going to be about future podcast ideas.
We're brainstorming ideas for podcasts.
And
we haven't done that yet.
We were just like, what do we talk about this podcast? And we had no idea. So we're like, well, this is also later than we wanted to do because I wanted to post or do one on Saturday. It's currently Monday, so we're 2 days late.
We had a lot going on. I did a whole gender reveal, gender reveal, baked 5 cakes.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. It was very busy this weekend.
So
I scrubbed my whole house.
We're here now. Yeah.
I spent 2 hours cleaning our bathroom, so that was nice.
That's nesting behavior.
Yeah, that's what everybody says.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
Scrubbing the house down before the baby comes, but
it's pretty entertaining to watch. My eyes started twitching.
But
do you have a notebook?
No, I've just been writing stuff
I
on
know,
my phone.
but I like to write stuff down.
There's a bunch of pens in there, and I don't know. Find a notebook.
Oh shoot, Ken.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a notebook, my love?
I'm not looking in the table.
Ugh, you guys are so disorganized. Just kidding.
What are you talking about? Our house is so organized.
I know it is. I'm just kidding.
I just don't know where.
You guys just don't have what I want freshly available for my hands. You know?
I have 50 billion notebooks.
All the listeners are gonna be like, "What's going on right now?"
Straight chaos. We were not prepared even after we decided.
What do you mean notebook?
Because I like to write stuff down. That's how I process
That's
stuff.
what this is for.
I never look at my notes. I refuse to take notes because I just don't ever go back and look at them.
I wrote down a joke just for the podcast today.
Okay.
And I forgot about it until just barely. It's... You want to hear it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming you do, but...
Yeah.
You're going to hear it anyway. Baby, are you listening?
Hmm?
Listen to this joke. What does a gynecologist and a pizza boy have in common? Pizza delivery guy.
They both come when called?
No. They can both taste it. Or, no, sorry. They can both smell it, but they can't taste it. I don't know why I thought that was
That's
funny.
pretty good.
I laughed at it so hard earlier today.
It's one of those ones that, you... there's sometimes that I read jokes or, watch videos, and I piss myself laughing, and Conan's like, okay? What's funny about that? I'm like, I don't know. It's just hilarious. I can't stop laughing.
Yeah, Ken had one where she left for 30 minutes, and it was just a girl, and she was just telling her grandma. Did I tell this story last podcast?
I don't know.
But anyway, it was just this girl, and she's telling her grandma that she can't see when she closes her eyes.
I think you might
And
have said something.
Yeah, I think I talked about this because we were talking about our favorite memes and stuff.
Yeah.
But
sometimes I just can't handle it. I'll sit and watch the video over and over. and just laugh harder every single time. Harder and harder and harder.
Yeah, me too.
Just give me a notebook.
A notebook. Alright, we're gonna pause it.
Okay, we'll be back. Oh god.
Oh, too late, we're already back. Okay. You could just join us for the podcast.
No, I'm good. Have fun.
My wife doesn't love me.
No, don't say that.
She does. I'm just saying. Being
As is getting ready to
exaggerating.
being a little dramatic for sure.
Being a little dramatic.
On my way over here, Connor goes, "So what is your podcast about?" And I'm like, "I don't know." He goes, "What do you mean?" And I was like, he's just winging it. I don't know. Like, I don't have answers for you. And he was like, "Well, tell me what it's about when you get back." I was like, "Okay."
I see.
can't-
That's the thing. Is like, to me, like, I like podcasts where like it's just two people talking
Right.
raw. You know what I mean? Like, there's no like, doesn't need to be a subject line. Like, I get like when we have guests, it'll fall into
Like an interview.
yeah, it'll fall into
Vibes.
like an interview, but like that guest does a certain thing or will, you know, and so like that's what it'll be about. We
Right.
don't have to worry about like what the
Interviews
podcast is.
will be very like structured and
Yeah.
planned out. Like there'll be set questions or whatever. But like,
Not necessarily, because like
well, I'm
you
gonna
ask-
write questions down beforehand.
Well, yeah, you'll
There's
ask
certain
questions.
stuff I want to know, and I'll forget.
yeah, but a lot of it will be like you'll just ask questions when you actually have a question. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like when you're confused about something and or whatever, like you're genuinely interested in what they're saying. But like
Well, the thing is that, like, I need like structure of some sort. We don't have to have it. Like, I don't want it like scripted out.
no, you just
You know what I'm saying? I just need kind of a general vibe. Obviously, there's going to be like squirrel moments where we talk and discuss like other things because
yeah.
this reminded us of this, whatever. But like, I need some sort of structure to grasp onto so that I know.
where it's
I will just
Oh,
talk.
that's fine.
I will just say the most outrageous stuff.
that's fine.
I don't want to do that. I'm embarrassing.
Oh, we all are.
Anyways.
These people are probably embarrassed just listening to us.
Oh,
right
probably
now.
the secondhand embarrassment people get from me is
I hope
outrageous.
I hope you guys like our logo.
I actually don't even know what the finished product looks like.
Oh,
She
really?
sent it to you. I never even I kind of seen it. I kind of seen it when she was drawing it, but I never seen the finished thing.
Our
She
little
only texted it to you.
Our little sister, we've been asking her to do this, and she did it in like 10 minutes the other day.
She's so good.
Yeah. It gives me like 90s like not cartoons but like 90s like commercial like you know how like those ads were and stuff like this is what it looks like.
That's not what I saw.
No.
Holy shit, that's so funny.
Yeah, that's
But
that's
okay.
what we got for now, and I
That's
actually
funny.
like
I
it.
kind of love it.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to do a different one, like a banner type of one
Yeah, we
for certain platforms. But that's good for most things.
I
like
don't know why. It
that's
just gives
hilarious.
me like old.
It's
like,
very
vibey.
90s.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
old 90s vibey. Like
Oh,
cartoons you'd
yeah.
watch as a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know why.
There's some specific that reminds me of, and I don't know what it is.
Me
I'll
too.
think of it
and that's
later.
why I think I
at night.
like it.
That's pretty good.
But anyway. What
Anyways, so what are your ideas you got so far?
well, I want to do improvise Shark Tank, but she doesn't want to improvise the Shark Tank. So like,
So,
we want to do a full podcast where or I guess we don't have to do like improvise, but like we'll do a full podcast where we will pitch each other ideas and we'll do like multiple ideas and just
yeah, you should
wins.
listen to that podcast so you can kind of see how they do it. Because I can't improv, but you can improv the way. So I watch and listen to, I guess, the Jenna and Julian podcast. I realize they haven't done it for like 5 years. Don't come for me. But they do episodes of like their version of Shark Tank, where one of them will just write down like a list of ideas and pitch it to the other person, and the other person has to decide if they're gonna like buy in or fund whatever their fake Shark Tank is. And I told him about that tonight, and he loved it, but he wants to do improv where he doesn't write it down.
You have to
I
come
can't
up with an
do
idea
that.
on the spot. Well, like, it's so easy. Just think of a problem and try and find a solution for it. And it can be goofy. Like, that's the point. Like, it doesn't need to be a serious, like...
They do a bunch of really good ones. They do one that I really want to do, actually, that... What do they call it? It's like an apocalypse one where they, like, write down a bunch of different professions, and then you have, like, 10 spots that you can pick people for. So they write down a bunch of professions, but then they write down, like, a bunch of really bad qualities, and they, like, pick them at random, and, like, it's a doctor, but he's a pedophile, right? And so, like, are you gonna keep him? Are you gonna keep him? Because, like, you kind of need a doctor. If there's no kids...
No.
Wait, you know what I'm saying? And so, it's so funny. I love it. They have a bunch of really good games, because you'll have to listen to. And they're hilarious.
Well, and, like, I think a lot of, like, our future podcasts are gonna talk about, like, trips we take, like, here in 8 weeks, me and Ken are going on a trip to Glacier National Park up in Montana. So that's gonna be fun. But
turn my water down to keep Chris from on these.
But yeah, we'll do like we'll talk about like previous trips we've done, future trips coming up. Did we talk about? Do we think Mom's gonna listen to this? I don't think she would.
I don't think she would, but I also don't want to say anything just in case she does listen to it and doesn't tell us.
Yeah. Well, like, the thing is, and if we do clips, I don't want, like, a clip.
Accidentally.
Because, like, there's a reason we're also doing this, like, hopefully in the future.
Don't just...
Okay.
Keep your mouth shut.
Okay.
You love
so mean.
outing us.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, they call it nuclear winter. That's what it is. That
we could. Really I think we should do a bunch of games like that.
You'll have to listen.
I just knocked this.
Oh gosh, you'll have to listen to their stuff because it's really funny and they have a lot of really good games that they've made up.
See, and like I was trying to come up with some games we could play. Like I do love doing the games for sure. You know, like I love board games. Like,
yeah.
We have a full full of board games. So.
Your little board game over here, so cute. I love that one.
I know, but board games would be fun. I also thought it would be fun to do like taste tests where we cook
I'm down for taste tests.
Like we cook like a bunch of different quesadillas. Oh,
do you remember when we were kids and we would like we would get a spoon and blindfold each other? I don't know if you're old enough for this. And blindfold each other and then put a bunch of shit on like different sauces or crackers and stuff on a spoon and you had to guess what was on it, and if you got it wrong, I don't know what you did, but
I do remember that.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
We could do that.
But like I like the idea of like just doing like quesadillas and you just put random stuff on it. But like we blindfold it. I just said that because we're having quesadillas tonight. But or I am.
I'm down.
But
I love food.
Yeah, like I like the idea of doing food stuff, but like that's something that will obviously be planned, and like maybe we'll have like Ken bring it out to us as we're doing it, because her hand will be in the podcast, nothing else. She won't even talk. I know. I'll grab her.
Maybe one day we'll get her on here. I don't know. Kona will be a lot easier.
She's terrified of the camera.
Me too, girl. It's okay.
I know, but
I'd have never done it on my own.
You want? Okay, wait. I have to remember. Kenley's aunt told us about this grilled cheese she had up in Yellowstone. What it was sourdough bread. Okay. And brie cheese with honey and apple slices, and it was a grilled cheese.
Is that considered a grilled cheese though?
That's what I was saying.
It's like a dessert. That's like a...
Well, like, and in my mind, I'm like, when you get, like, a charcuterie board...
You basically eat that on a charcuterie board. That's basically the same thing.
Yeah. Like, you dip your brie, and, like, you get, like... I love brie. The hard baguette bread.
Yeah.
And then you put brie on it, and apple, and honey.
It's the same thing.
It's just not grilled. It's the same thing.
It might be fire grilled, honestly. A warm apple.
I think it would be so good.
Yeah. Should we make some? We can make those.
I think it would. I think it'd be very good though. Like when we were talking on it, I was like, I could eat that. I'm like, it's really sweet, but like I think I'd like it. I'm not even a sweets guy. I like salty
either.
food. Ken loves sweets. When you're cleaning.
Adrian, Kona's a sweets person too. I'm not. I'll eat them sometimes.
Like we've been keeping the house pretty clean,
Yeah.
but like we still like scrubbed it, and on our coffee table, like we got a bunch of Easter candy, and it was in a bag, and. When we started cleaning, we like cleaned everything. I look on the coffee table and there's like a big empty, or like just a big pile of empty wrappers just sitting there. She's a sweets person, but she won't eat salty food. So like,
He'll eat salty food though.
She doesn't like meat at all. I mean, she likes pasta.
I love pasta.
I don't know.
I love food.
I like meat.
I was talking to somebody the other day. I don't know who it was, but we were talking about it. And I was saying that I want to do an episode where we just talk about all of the shit that makes me cry.
I don't want to do that. That sounds depressing.
No. It's not. It's the thing is that it's not
Marley
sad.
and me.
That show was awful. That was so sad.
That's literally
not sad stuff that makes me cry. Okay, like the weird stuff that I shouldn't be crying over that makes me like.
Marley and Me made me cry when I watched it.
Marley and Me sad.
So I think that's the only movie I cried, but I was like 8.
I was young too. I wasn't married.
I remember.
It was so sad. What the hell?
Yeah, I remember watching. Do you have like weird memories like from the movie theater? We used to go to the movies a lot. Like I remember I have like 2 very specific memories. Like we were watching like Percy Jackson, the first one, and I was still really young, and like I had this green beanie that I used to wear, and I like had like little earmuff things. And
I remember that.
And when like Medusa came on the screen, I like was like, no, not looking at her eyes, and like I pulled it over my face. But I was like looking like this underneath it.
If she can't see me
like,
looking.
I can see her, but she can't see me.
It's
When
funny.
I was a kid.
The one that got me, I think it was called like The Haunting of Molly Hartley or
that sounds right.
Oh my gosh, that shit traumatized me for years. I still I think that show is the reason that I don't watch scary movies is because that one got me so bad. I was so young.
I think that's just I don't like scary movies.
I don't either.
Ken likes them, but like
So does Connor.
Well, and like the problem is like she'll ask to watch a scary movie, and I'm like, it doesn't necessarily scare me. I just don't find them that entertaining.
Oh, I get really
like,
scared, and then I have night terrors.
Yeah. But like Kenley will want to watch it, and then we'll watch it, and then she'll have nightmares for the next 3 days.
She can't watch Criminal Minds.
Yeah. Like we can't even watch Criminal Minds because then she gets scared.
I sleep to that one, but
I don't like.
it's so funny.
I don't like Criminal Minds though. I've never liked it.
I love it. I've watched it all so many times. Connor was quoting it to me today, actually. Yeah. I don't think he thought I was gonna get what he was saying because it was real out of pocket. Germanic, 4th century.
I don't know what that is. I don't know.
It's in the first season. It's with Gideon and.
I don't even know who that is. I've literally never. All the Criminal Minds people.
Gideon's played by Mandy Patinkin. Patinkin.
Is that
Oh,
the girl?
have you seen? No, it's a man. Have you seen The Princess Bride?
Mm-hmm.
He's the Spanish guy that climbs up the rock wall. That's Mandy.
Okay.
Except 20 or 30 years before he did Criminal Minds.
Weird.
Yeah, we were watching it. And
I didn't realize he was in Criminal Minds.
Yeah. They look very different. I was watching it for a while and I was like, babe, who the hell is that? And he's like, I don't know. I was like, who is that? And we looked it up and that's who it was. I was like, crazy because I love him. I'm obsessed with him. Anyways.
Okay, back to
more ideas.
Ideas. We got really off topic, distracted. Okay, so games, taste tests, Shark Tanks. Talk about future trips, past vacations. Just our week, work week, blah blah blah. The fun stuff that you guys really want to listen to.
I think we should do some holiday ones obviously like more
holiday
around the
specials.
holidays.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, where we could do.
And like we can talk about like our favorite holiday memories.
Yeah. You're in my brain.
Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. I like that a lot.
Do like year review ones. I don't know.
Oh yeah, our favorite moments from the year. Well, like from like our favorite clips, different. Yeah, I like that. It just got really quiet. Because we're all thinking. They're gonna be like, "Did my podcast pause? What?"
No,
it's not paused.
we're here. I just
You gave me a haircut.
I did give you a
good.
haircut.
I like it.
It does look good.
I don't look like a hobo.
Your little
anymore.
cowlick right in the front
I
gets me
know.
every time.
I know.
I'm so sorry, I can't fix that.
If you can see it. When I had long hair, it looked good because it parted perfectly.
Yeah, it parted perfectly.
I used to have hair down to here.
You know what's funny is that Allie has that same cowlick,
I know.
and she's got like curtain bangs. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to style, poor girl.
It looked bad when she got in her car wreck too because it like
Scalped her.
And so like got even worse after that.
It did. It got way worse after that. It didn't used to be that bad.
No, that's weird.
And I don't know if that's from them stitching that or I don't know, but it's weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
What else?
We gotta come up with that, like, I don't know, we gotta do, like, really creative stuff. Because, like, obviously we want to entertain the people, so it's gotta be stuff that, like, I mean, obviously...
What, I'm not funny enough?
No.
I'm just kidding. I want to do some, like, where we...
I think we just get distracted doing something.
Which is fine. I just need a base to come back to.
They're gonna be at work, and they're gonna take out their headphone for like 5 seconds to listen to what their boss has to say, put it back in, and we'll be on a completely different subject. And they're like, "How? How did you get to that?"
Quickly.
Very quickly.
I want to do like maybe car casts where you record while we just drive around. Or
yeah, we could do that.
Or like go to like the mountains to certain spots, like we could go up to like Mel Hollow and hunt and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, and then like we could also like we could still podcast up there if we get like the
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi
box. Yeah.
And like a lot of places up there still gets Wi-Fi, so
outdoor spots. That's
outdoor hangouts, hanging out outdoors with us,
or like even
and like
if we just go up to like Unions or something, because we've done a lot up there, Bacon Park, stuff like that.
Bacon Park's not open anymore.
What?
I don't think
Since
so.
when?
A while ago. I think the owner died, and so it's been closed.
Oh.
But anyway,
Stop.
That's like you guys don't even know what we're talking about right now. But you're like what? But I said I had this idea for like the podcast where what we would do is we would take like guests that aren't from like rural areas, like from the city, and take them out into the woods. I just thought that would be funny, like
city folk
in we would take them camping basically.
Woods.
Yeah, I think that would be so fun.
I have friends that never really have gone. Like we went to Lake Powell this last year. Or maybe 2 years ago when we took some of our friends, they like had to go buy a tent and stuff and like all of this. They were like, "What do we need? We've never done
definitely
this."
Been blessed with that.
Yeah, they've never done this, and it was like watching this. No shade, they know who they are. I'm so sorry right now, but watching them set up the tent was so funny, and I was like, I can't. Like, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna intervene because like they have to learn how to do it at some point. And I was like if they ask for help, I'll help, but like I'm not gonna insert myself into this because I've set up thousands of tents. I don't like. Yeah. It's just muscle memory at this point, but it's. I had never experienced somebody else who had never experienced that, and I was. I was just giggling.
I got my first chainsaw this Christmas, and I used it for the first time on our last. We camped on Easter.
Yeah.
It was so awesome.
Using a chainsaw?
Like, I've used a chainsaw before, but it was my own. So, like, I just gotta be like, chop down, like, 4 trees. I mean, they were all, like, little dead ones, but, like, it was awesome, because, like, I haven't used, like, my own chainsaw before.
I don't think I've ever used a chainsaw.
I've been allowed to cut up logs before, but,
yeah. But it's
weird.
different because it's yours.
Yeah, but like I was
I
like
don't
in
think-
scouts and stuff. But like when you're an adult and you got your own, it's way more fun.
Danger.
Danger.
I
I wear safety glasses and safety
good.
gloves.
Good.
Because Kenley yelled at me about the glasses.
So Kenley, go yell at Kona. He don't listen. He's always got stuff in his eyes. It's so sad. I don't think
I
I've
do
ever
too,
used
though.
a chainsaw, and I was also banned from using power tools for most of my life, and knives for most of my life. So,
Yeah.
I don't know that I ever will use a chainsaw.
Yeah.
But I am allowed to use the other two now, so it's okay. We're kind of compromised here.
You know, I just recently cut my hand with a knife. You remember?
No, when?
You remember I got stitches.
What? When?
You remember?
Where in your hand?
Right here.
Oh shit, you did! I remember that. It's so gross. You just sent in videos.
Yeah, that wasn't even that long ago. It's just healed now. It was like 2 months ago. But like I got 3
Oh, I almost
stitches.
cut this thumb off.
Hurt way more
A
getting
few
stitches
times.
than cutting it.
That's what
Like
I've heard.
cutting it, just I was like, oh, yep, that's deep. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing something dumb. I stuck my knife into a zip tie and I twisted it, and when it cut through the zip tie. It popped open and stabbed right in my hand. Real dumb. My own
This
fault. Don't do that. Don't
Yeah.
point back at yourself.
Cut away from yourself.
Cut away from yourself. It's-
I've almost cut this thumb off like multiple times. It's got like a harsh angle on it, and it's all white. Can you see it? Right there. It's all white because it's.
It's a little dark in here. We have one like.
And then there's like a hook one. It goes around.
I literally can't see it at all.
It's there, I swear. I'm not making it up. And then I have cuts all over my hands, on my knuckles, from cutting hair.
Oh yeah, from scissors.
Yep, caught it a few times.
Did
Right,
you-
it's right on the knuckles.
Did you ever get the like hairs they would stab into your like?
No.
But that's like still a thing, right?
Yeah, no, that's the thing.
Because I've seen people be like and pull them
And
out,
pull 'em
and I'm
out.
like, oh, that looks.
I've had one in my foot,
That's gross.
but other than that, I've never gotten it in my hands, luckily. But
We can tell the story of you burning your feet.
ooh, injury stories cast.
Injury stories.
Injury cast?
stories. Did we already write down embarrassing story?
I think it's on your phone.
Okay, so write down embarrassing stories. So we'll have to do a podcast where we only tell our like most embarrassing stories.
Either I just get more
Somewhat
embarrassed, or I get over the fact that I'm embarrassed. So it's a win-lose, but
Win lose.
is that just my hair?
What?
It looked like there was a smudge on the camera where my hair was, but it's just where I have my line of
see it.
demarcation.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Like how all the couch cushions are getting squished down. Thing. It looks so blank back here.
Yeah.
We need to get like.
I got injury stories for days.
As this podcast grows, like I want to get like, you know, like our
Like a-
own custom art for everything, and like.
Jenna
or,
and Julian, they just got a green screen and they just put it in the background. Then you could
Yeah,
change
but
the
I want
art
like
every time.
I want our own custom stuff. We're like stuff fans have sent us. Like if
Oh,
they like
cute.
draw
I love
pictures
that.
of us,
Yeah.
or like any art that they do, or like whatever, you know, we can hang it up and then like, you know, like
love
if
that.
guests ever bring anything for us, like we could. I want it in the background so like people can
I'm
see
down
the
for that.
stuff.
Well,
But that's like probably way in the future.
yeah,
But
I love that. I keep everything people give me, so.
they know. She has these ceramics that I made when I was like 15.
They're so cute.
And
I love
they
them.
look like garbage.
I love them though. They're so cute.
It was the very first semester of my ceramics class. Like
Yeah.
that's when I made all of those
Yeah.
basically.
I've got a whole bunch of them. I have one that has like you put like hands on it.
Yeah.
I think you were trying to recreate Grandpa Nelson's one cup. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That was what I assumed. I guess when
don't
when
remember
you gave
what
it to
I
me.
did, but yeah.
But yeah, I have a few. That one's still in storage, but and then you
They
have
all
the
look
one
horrible.
that's like it looks like a taco shell for a taco salad. It's a wavy bowl.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
orange one?
That one, yeah, it keeps
Yeah.
my like loose rocks in it.
Yeah.
have a bunch of them.
Those were all like my very first projects, and the other like
I love them.
garbage. You didn't even see like my cheetah, huh? I like sculpted a cheetah, and it looked so cool, but exploded in the camera.
Oh no!
Well, like everything but the head.
Oh,
Like the head was perfectly sculpted.
perfect.
But like it's because it was like what it was like a box animal. So we made a box out of clay, and then we made like the limbs sticking out of it, and they're like you were supposed to put stuff in, like the rest exploded. But the head didn't, and it looked.
I
cool.
also have a stained glass from you.
Oh yeah, that.
The seed of flower life, seed of life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. I
like that one.
I did quite a bit of stained
I
glass.
carry that everywhere with me, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, that one was cool.
And then I have a box. Of
We
stuff
could
from Allie.
we could go through all of our old art projects that
Ooh.
we've done for a podcast.
Do you
That's
keep
good.
a box of like memories?
Not necessarily, but I mean there is. Like you could go to the storage unit, and I have boxes from like
So like
my
I have
teenage years and younger.
a box that is full of memories that like if there's ever a house fire and I can grab one thing, I grab the box, right? It's not very big. But it's just got like all sorts of memories from my life in it.
We could do a podcast on how we met our significant others.
Oh no. Should we make them be on it?
Foursome, yes. Ken will be like,
Make them tell it.
yeah. Yeah, we'll just ask questions.
Sig-offs.
I know Kona will be fine.
Yeah.
Ken just gets nervous about the camera and stuff, which is fine.
I'm good. Just look at something else.
I don't know. I feel like
Sig-offs.
I feel like as soon as you turn on the camera, and like it's going and like
It's not that bad.
That first one was even hard. Like this second one was
I think
way
it'll
easier
get
just being in
easier.
the
Yeah.
moment. It's like as
I
soon
don't.
as you
I don't know
click
how
play,
to
we
start
just
it.
go.
Like, what do I do?
It's like at the very beginning we're like smiling at the camera like that. Thumbnail.
The problem, like, I send videos all the time. Like, I will send straight docu-series to my friends on Snapchat, but it starts off, it's like, hey, B, what are you doing? The blah, blah, like, it's not the same thing as, it, like, putting something out into the public for everybody to see.
I feel like I'm also really bad at looking at the camera. Because, like, we're talking, so
I don't, I just look at myself.
yeah. Okay, well. So the kind of person you are.
Well, I
No,
think
I'm
if
just
I look
kidding.
straight at the camera, it looks a little crazy. But, like, if you look at the screen, it's not so, like...
I don't know if you
I
can
don't-
really
maybe
tell
not.
if your eyes shift, because it's the camera's so far away, and it's like, it's only a few inches.
Typically, I take videos, like, really up close, so
Yeah.
if I'm not, like, looking at a certain spot, so I just assumed it'd be the same. I don't know.
But like,
But
I-
I also watch you in the
thing is,
camera.
when I'm like actually having a conversation, I just will stare at the person.
You make so much eye contact, dude. It's
You know,
awful.
it's aggressive. I've been told that before.
I just am not an eye contact person. It's really stressful. I hate this couch, bro.
Hey,
I want my legs on the
Ken
couch.
got this.
It's a good couch, okay?
Yeah.
I just want my feet on the
I
couch.
think you got it on Facebook Marketplace.
I love
I
that.
don't remember.
I got a few things.
These pillows
Oh,
are
these
nice
are
for
so
laying
cute.
on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
I love
What were we
laying on
just
the
talking
floor.
about?
I have no idea.
We were talking about the significant others, and then
Yeah.
you said something else that I didn't write down.
I don't know. I hope that we can figure out how to do like the generate clip, so we don't have to cut it all like ourselves. That would suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like we're using. Riverside.
Hopefully we can get to a point where we can just hire somebody to do that.
Yeah. Because I don't want to cut it. But honestly, we might have to for a while.
Yeah, that's okay.
We might have to be like, because I think what we'll do is I'll share the video with you, and then each of us can just make one clip
Yeah.
a day, or
Do it,
or
clip it,
two
post
clips
it.
a week or whatever, and so we're actually just posting a bunch of stuff, so that it's it'll help grow the brand. If you're listening to this podcast, please share it with your friends.
And leave a comment about ideas that you guys have for us to make.
I think the comments are off right now.
Shit. Never mind.
I mean, I can turn them on for this one, but I turn them off for the first
Why?
one.
So people can't roast me?
No, I just don't. I mean, like.
I don't read them.
Yeah, I won't read them. So, like, even if they're, like, constructive, I probably won't read them. Which is probably not a great thing. Sorry, guys.
About that. We might have to get into that because I know that a lot of it is like interacting with your audience.
I know. I guess the thing is, I would like to interact with my audience, but not necessarily through the comments on YouTube. Like, maybe through, like, our Instagram, we can, you know, might be better. I don't know. Because, like, obviously, that the audience is a huge part of it. That's, like, why we're doing it.
Yeah.
But, like, what?
I'm just listening.
He's just like, smiling off into nothingness. But.
Yeah. We're gonna have to figure out how to engage because I don't.
You know,
I will read comments like specifically on TikTok, but I'm not ever gonna read comments.
I'm so bad. I don't like comments. Like, I don't read them on TikTok. I don't read them on. I actually don't even have TikTok. I
only have TikTok right now.
I watch
I'm gonna have to delete it
Snapchat
again.
Spotlights and then the YouTube Shorts.
I don't watch the shorts on YouTube, but I love the Snapchat Spotlights.
If you delete TikTok, can you re-download it again? Because I thought they made it so you can't re-download it.
I don't know.
I don't know. But either way, because I wouldn't delete it because we might. I think we need to post on TikTok too if we're making clips.
I have TikTok.
Yeah. So
I think I made us a TikTok account.
Maybe, I don't know. We have the book. That's in that book right there.
In this book?
Yeah.
I wrote that down later.
Oh, then you'll just have to look. But like we need to start posting clips for sure,
Yeah.
so more people can get in. But yeah, if you're listening to this, share with your friends and make clips for us.
Yeah.
Please.
Find my most embarrassing moments and repost it. I feel like embarrassing stuff does really good on the internet.
They could just repost the whole podcast.
Yeah, but if they just post a really embarrassing moment, I feel like it's like...
No, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
that's just the whole podcast.
Oh, the whole podcast is just embarrassing?
For you.
For me, yeah.
No, I'm just teasing. But
It's kind of true. It's okay. It is what it is. Does your pants have a hole in them? Oh, no.
No?
Are they inside out? What is that?
I don't know.
Why is the seam just right there?
It's just
like
the seam got like cross done. I don't know. These are like Walmart pants.
Let me smell my pants.
In pajamas.
Pajamas.
I was not gonna change it. Real close.
I figured.
She came over to film this. It was like what 7:30ish, close to, and I was sitting watching.
How long have we been recording?
Captain America. Almost 40 minutes.
Is it Captain America that you watched?
Yeah, this is the second one.
I've
But
never
anyway.
watched Captain America's.
But dang, you made me lose my train of thought.
Sorry. I came over and you were in your jammies laying on the couch without a shirt on watching a movie.
Yeah. And I wasn't gonna. I put on a shirt and I kind of did my hair because I wasn't gonna put on real clothes.
Should we do?
You guys get the real me. This is what I dress like 90% of the time when I'm not at work. So this is what you get.
Same actually.
Yeah.
Jeans and a shirt.
Yeah. I don't know why you didn't take off your shoes. Putting your shoes on my couch?
Yeah.
Take your shoes off, you weirdo.
No, they make me sick. I'm sorry. I like the pressure on my feet. Like
That's weird. Wear compression socks.
No, that's not the same.
Do your toes not get cramped in your shoes?
No.
No, I do. I have to get wide toe shoes.
Yeah, I don't really.
That's 'cause
If
I have
I wear
short, fat
maybe
feet.
my Converse, I pull them really tight and they have issues. But other than that,
But I got short,
I-
fat feet.
basically, I have really wide feet too. I basically only wear Vans though.
Oh, yeah. I can just get barefoot shoes.
I've looked into them. I want some, but
They're good. I don't know. I found a brand on Walmart. It was like $40 for the pair, and they're like my favorite pair of shoes I've ever had.
I'll have to see.
They're those great ones right over there.
Yeah, the ones you wear all the time.
Yeah.
I'll have to look into them.
I got another pair, but I don't like them as much. But they're supposed
That's
to.
your second pair.
Yeah. No, that's my first pair.
I thought you tore the holes in the first pair.
Well, I have another pair that I use, but they're just water shoes.
Oh,
I use them as barefoot shoes. I mainly like deadlifting them now and stuff. Or
My
like if I gotta run to the trash real quick, I'll slide them
Yeah.
on.
my biggest problem with shoes is the way that my feet are shaped. My big toenails kind of, when I stand flat, they kind of go up. And my big toenails, they will rub a hole in my shoes in like a week. If I'm not like actively.
Mine always rip out the side because my feet are.
My sides will eventually rip out, but like my shoes can look brand new and they just have a hole in the toe.
Like
Which is why I like Vans, is because they last the longest.
These shoes right here, those barefoot shoes.
Why are there balls in your shoes?
The pickleball?
Yeah.
Well, because I pulled out the pickleball balls so that Bridger could play with them. And then they were on the couch from yesterday. And then I didn't want them to be on the couch for the podcast, so I threw them in there. So
Gotcha.
they're out of the way.
Gotcha.
How can our house be so clean and so dirty at the same time?
It's not dirty.
It's not dirty, it's just...
It's not
cleaned
even
it.
messy, it's just kind of like lived in.
It's not... I don't know.
You know,
Well,
like
it's
you
just-
got
there's
some
a-
pair
there's
of
like-
shoes and like a remote,
There's
a
like-
purse.
Just kids' toys, too. Because the kids, you know...
They destroy the house so fast.
And then it's not even, like, that bad. Compared to, like, Mom's or Jordan's house.
When they get over there, dude, they just wreck it. They don't even play with half the toys. They just dump the bins out just for fun. Why? Ridiculous.
I'm gonna have one of those. You're not gonna have one. Not yet.
Chillin'? Nah, I'm good.
Not yet.
Not
A
yet.
few more years and then you'll have one.
Maybe 7.
7 years or 7 kids?
Both.
Oh, okay.
My hair's touching
I
me.
don't have lots of kids. Kendra wants like 3.
I think we're gonna end up adopting and like fostering a bunch of kids.
See, I want to do that too, but I don't think
I lost my soda. There it is.
Most will.
What's on the bin?
Did we tell you what Bridger did with that? So my nephew. Well, we were cleaning the house yesterday and he was over. Huh? What?
Nothing. Your nephew was over?
Anyway, but and I got him chocolate milk in a mug, and I'm like, don't spill it. And so I went back to cleaning the bathroom, and we have like, cause Ken's pregnant, we have like one of those yoga balls, and we have like the pump for it, and it has like the blue tube, you know, the hose thing, and I went back in the bathroom to start cleaning it, and I guess Ken walked in, and he was sucking the chocolate milk out of that, and as soon as she walked in, he like sucked it, and then like turned and just flipped chocolate milk all over.
Chaos!
And I was like...
Oh, he's so funny. He's all, I'm Joe.
Yeah.
He's so cute.
Okay. How far are we?
I don't know. I can't see.
Well, it's at 43. We could
No,
end
it's not bad.
at 45.
Gotcha.
Just,
Any more ideas
not that I can.
while we're here?
No. I guess we can leave comments on it if anybody has podcast ideas. I don't think we'll look at them, but that's if anybody listens to this for a while. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
It might take a while to get listeners.
That's okay.
So.
Hopefully by the time we start getting listeners, I'll be like less weird.
I don't feel like weird at all.
I feel weird as hell.
I feel weird like trying to look at the camera. I don't look at the camera because it's like not a person.
It is a person. One
Well,
day.
I mean like there's people on the other side.
We're trying to make
They're
it people.
listeners, but yeah. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll think of more stuff.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
I think this was a good podcast.
It's good. I liked it.
You were so
I had fun.
worried.
I don't know how you live your life like this, dude. I don't get it.
I do live very structured, but like the podcast, I think to me, I'm like people just want raw talk. You know, like they just want like
Raw dog.
natural conversation.
You can have natural conversation with the subject.
I know.
You gotta have something to like come back to. You need an anchor point.
Yeah, I guess that's fair, but
It's just
I know. Alright. Well, thanks for listening to Wall Monkeys Podcast. Episode 2.
Love you.
Yeah. If you have listened to all the podcasts, this is going to be a call to the future. And then I can call back to this podcast in the future. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like on episode 500, like, go back and listen to episode 2. So if you're listening and you've listened to episode 500, and you're re-listening to all the podcasts, because I told you to, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Or if this is your very first time listening to the podcast,
I am not following.
welcome for the first time. I know.
We're glad
I
you're
just
here.
confused you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That doesn't make
well,
any sense.
I have a
That's
quesadilla
good.
waiting for me, so.
Okay. I got a husband waiting for me.
Yeah. Okay, we'll see you guys hopefully on Saturday.
See you. Love you. Bye.
Peace.